So one way to instantly soothe your love addiction, aka limerence. If you're watching this video, chances are that you are very familiar with being addicted to someone, being addicted to the idea of love. I used to be the same. I was a love addict, I was a codependent for many years. There's one thing that repetitively troubled me, and I racked my brain now trying to figure out why. Because if you take this person out of the context of twin flame, of soulmate, they're such an average and ordinary person that probably usually you wouldn't even lay your eyes on. But all of a sudden you get attached. Your world starts to revolve around them. You get, crazily insecure. You get tied to every nuance of their behaviors and emotions. In order to heal from this pain, this triggering relationship pattern, I have done a lot of healing work with my therapist over the years. So I wanted to share with you today on how to instantly soothe this love addiction. So let's jump right into it. The core symptom of love addiction is that we put this person on a pedestal. We think they're omnipotent. We think they're powerful. Like their responses to us determines everything, determines if we're happy or not, determines if we have value or not. So the key here is to take them off the pedestal. And how to do that? Recall the feeling you have towards this person before you get anxiously attached to them. Try to remember, how ordinary they are, how average they are. That is the time when you are not triggered by that person. That is the state when you're centered in yourself. You're seeing this person as who they really are without adding any special meanings like they're the soulmate, they're the love of my life, they're my twin flames or stuff, without adding the context, without adding idealized filter to them. Then ask yourself, can I just leave them on the reality level instead of putting them on a pedestal, instead of dragging them into my idealized version of dream of this unconditional love? You're gonna have a lot of answers right now in your head. They probably sound like this. If I leave them there, then I will be alone to deal with this cold world. Nobody's gonna love me, so who can I be special to? Then I'm just helpless, I'm vulnerable by myself. There are gonna be a lot of versions of this. Then you're gonna have a moment of clarity, a surge of loneliness and sadness, a realization that you're only putting this person on a pedestal. You're only using this person as a distraction to avoid, to defend against deeper pain of probably being alone, being worthless, being unlovable, being unwanted. There comes a wonderful healing opportunity for you. Healing to the root, because now you know what you're trying to run away from. If you work at it from the roots, in all future relationships, you would get less triggered. You would feel more secure. That person that you're obsessed about is never the problem. They're only used as a distraction to defend against deeper pain. The deeper wound that you probably have never gotten enough love, attention, and nurturance from your primary caregivers, meaning maybe our parents. And because attachment trauma usually happens when we're very little, and it happens in relationships, you have to heal through relationships as well. You can work with a therapist or social worker, or even someone like a friend or family member that is very nurturing and loving towards you. And that gives you a wonderful opportunity to reparent yourself, to be the warm, unconditional source of love. Then you will find out that relationships are not that hard. It's easy. It's just that we have some, false perception when we're growing up that probably love is scarce. I'm not worthy of love. Love needs to be earned, and all those false core beliefs. There are a lot of surface symptoms like codependency, love addiction, fear of abandonment, avoidant attachment, anxious attachment, ambivalent attachment. All of those things have to do with the initial attachment injuries. I have a lot of videos on attachment trauma because that's what I am passionate about. I suffered from it for close to 3 decades, but I healed. So I wanted to give you some faith that healing is possible. So I hope this video is helpful. I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.